Hello everybody, I am Purple Thickman, and today we're going to be checking out Raven's Hike. This is from Wired Dream Studio, as you can see in the lower right hand corner, and this is a precision platformer with a bit of a different take on platforming. I haven't played the game yet, but I have seen a lot of gameplay from other streamers, obviously some of the stuff on the Steam page, some stuff on Twitter, so I have a pretty good idea of what we're going into, but I am excited to finally jump into it myself. So the main mechanic of this game is that you actually have this grapple hook, as you can see. So this is actually how you do all of your moving around. And this is where you get the precision platforming aspect. So we are going to be doing like very tight platforming as we go through the levels, but it's all going to be based off of this grapple hook and 4-directional movement. As you can see, it starts out pretty simple, and you just have to make it to the door. So we'll play through. We'll see how far we can get, but I would like to play through at least the first 2 worlds. There we go. I'm curious if you could maybe use that as a shortcut there, but it seems like it might be too tight of a... And what I do like about this game is it is very fast-paced. The controls are very responsive for the grapple hook. You can just kind of tap away on the keys, and if you're fast, you move. Just about as quick as you can tap the keys here. You got to be very quick, and you can't always just do the weight and then use the free fall for these kind of movements. There's always some bit of me as someone who does a lot of speedrunning of other games, to always try and find the fastest way to get through a game. And more often than not, it does lead to me dying quite a bit. Oh, a little too fast there. Ooh, all right. Almost. From everything that I've seen in sort of the other streamers or the promotional footage, it seems like a lot of these levels are like little one-screen puzzles like this, where you just get, you know, essentially a really hard level that you can see the entirety of, and then you have to figure out as the player how to, one, to get through it, but also, you know, get through it without dying in one take. I'm not sure if this game has any checkpoints. But I haven't really seen anything really past World 1. Ooh, there we go, all right. There's almost a sort of rhythm to the movement of the game, and actually how you're... Oop. Can you not turn around? Okay. So it looks like you can't, I guess, do a 180. You can't go up and then down. At least not in this specific instance. You'd have to go one of the other directions. Okay, that's cool to know. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. And while this is, I think, geared a lot more towards the the precision aspect of platforming, there is a very slight, like, puzzle mechanic to it, and figuring out, like, exactly the best way to move through areas, which is what I really like about precision platformers. Like, yes, a lot of the times they are just kind of difficult games for the sake of being difficult. Let's see if we can do this. But the good precision platformers are the ones that make the difficulty more about figuring out how to get through a level instead of just, you know, being difficult. That's what's so, I think, appealing about, you know, the big titles in the precision platforming world, like Celeste or Super Meat Boys. Those games are difficult and punishing, but really rewarding, not only in if you can execute a level really well, but also in but also in figuring out exactly what you need to do. Oh. Oh. I didn't see those spikes up there. I promise I am aware of them. It's just a very difficult move. Alright. What would be the best way to get up here? Probably this way. Another thing that I like about the level design that I'm noticing is, while you can kind of just rely on, you know, your ability to precision platform, there's also some of these like safe areas where if you do just want to like kind of move from corner to corner instead of worrying about being super precise, like if this move right here, if I can do it, if this move is too difficult for you, you can just kind of go around it in almost like a bonking manner. Don't know what that is, but we got a cool collectible there. Right, you can see we can do stuff like this, and then that's a bit of a safer route than if you were just trying to do it. What would probably be the fastest way, which is to just kind of do something like this. That one down there is going to be definitely a bit more difficult, I think. Moving just one tile is... we get them all and then we die. Moving just one tile is a very tight amount of movement that you have to do. Ah! There we go. I assume that those stalactites, I think those are the ones on the ceiling, probably fall when we're below them. I think that's safe to assume. Oh, one square off. Oh, I was not expecting them to kind of stick around and then, I guess, reset like that. Threw me off just a bit, but now we know how they work, so we should should be able to maneuver around them a little easier. Oh, they also act as walls, which is pretty neat. Another thing that this game definitely got right that I'm really happy about is the very quick reset when you die, the like nearly instant like you can just get right back into the action. Ah! Close. There we go. Alright. Well, I did just notice at the bottom it looks like there is a progression of the levels that we're in within this world, which is something that's nice to see. This is going to be a very hard one. We'll probably have to do something like this. I think I was trying to be a little too precise with it. Just let the stalactite fall. Very close there. Oh, I didn't see that last one. Okay. Ah, I forgot you can't do the 180. It's a very useful move. I understand why you can't do it from a sort of difficulty perspective. Oop. Oh, I tried to do... I was literally just talking about that. I tried to do another quick turnaround there, which was not the move to do. Ooh, okay. Go a little safe here. Take it a little bit slow. All right. Taking some of these areas just a little bit slower, using the fall mechanic as intended in order to take away a little bit of the danger. Ah! Missed it by 1 square. Those are always the worst. Okay, so we want to go get that feather. They do seem to be they do seem to be just an additional challenge because it is in what is probably the hardest to navigate part of this room. Oh no, we didn't get it. Okay. So if you touch the door at all, I thought you had to land on the spot that the door is on. Is there a level selected? Does not seem like it. You can restart the level. I do like how it tells us how long we've been playing and how many deaths that we have so far. We have 135, which is less than I would expect for a World 1 of a precision platformer. We're not done yet, but not doing too bad. Ah, close. That's a very tight move there. The one tile move here. Alright, we made it. 2 more levels left in this first world. Wow, some very tight moves here. Definitely lending itself a lot more towards the precision platforming into the spectrum here now. Oh! Probably should have waited there until it was safe. Alright, we made it through. Oh no, we missed a feather. I didn't see it until the last second there. Alright, not a ton of safe spaces, but that's fine. Alright. Knock these down. Ooh. Alright, now we have most of these knocked down, which is nice. The platforming becomes a lot easier. Okay, that was it. I am curious how the feathers work. If there's like a level select or something like that, or if we would have to play through all of these levels again. Take a look at the options. These are just the basic options. This just takes us back to the main menu. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be a level select feature, so if you do miss a feather, it looks like you'd have to play through the levels over again, unless I am missing something. It doesn't seem like the options give you a lot to work with. Maybe restart just for the floor you're on. So maybe it's an option that is deeper in the game to be able to reset and go back and collect things as you see fit. But we're gonna end it here. World 1, I think, was a very good taste of what to expect within the game. So it looks like they have a kind of a classic structure for smaller indie platformers, which is to have 4 worlds and then either a 5th world that is either, you know, completely different from all the other ones, is maybe a boss fight or something like that, or like an optional 5th world that is more challenging if you collect, say, you know, all of the feathers in each of the worlds. That's something that you see in games like Right, where if you collect all of the little coins, you can actually unlock an additional world that is significantly harder than anything else in the game. But definitely a cute little platformer. It's an interesting mechanic with the grapple hook. I think it works really well, especially for a precision platformer. It's almost like you have, it feels like you have 3D movement within this 2D space, because you can go in any direction with only one minor restriction, which I saw, which is you can't shoot directly behind you if your grapple hook is out. So say you're grappling towards the left wall, you can't then grapple right until you connect with the left wall first. But definitely a cool game, definitely worth checking out. And if you're watching this on YouTube, that is going to be it for me. So I hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And be sure to check out Raven's Hike. It's a very cool little game.